Happy Friday, teachers and administrators and Bible fellowship leaders. What you do makes a difference. Even maybe something insignificant that you think that as you're serving the Lord, it may not make a difference. Let me tell you, it makes a difference. I want to share you a quick story about one of our Bible fellowship leaders. He teaches with his wife, 5th grade, Brian Colbeth. Brian's one of our deacons at the church. He and his wife, Melanie, have been members for many, many years, and they've been serving in our children's ministry. Brian works for a company in Duncan, but they're owned by the company in France. Okay, a couple of weeks ago, Brian has some of the corporate people from France. They come over and spend a couple of weeks here just working here at Brian's company, and Brian invited them to church. Now, these are guys that are French is their first language. They're from France. And they came to church with Brian a couple weeks ago, and Pastor started his series on the Psalms. And Brian, after it was over with, we had been praying. He's in my small group. We had been praying for these guys, Benoit and Gregory. And Gregory specifically. But neither one of these guys knew much about church or about God, and we see later that even that's more true. Both of the guys come to the service. Brian sits with them. They get to experience our worship, hear Pastor Mike preach on Psalms chapter 3. And after it was over with, Brian just says, "Hey guys, what did you think?" And one of the guys, Benoit, he said, I liked it. It was different, but it was good. I could understand most of what happened here today. And Gregory, the other gentleman, who wasn't even going to come, but he decided to come at the last minute, he said, "Are you kidding me? This is the first American," being Pastor Mike, "that I've understood every single word that he said." I believe that's the Holy Spirit working in Gregory's life to hear the gospel. Now, Brian took them out to eat at Lake Bowen Fish Camp so they could get the true Southern experience. And Brian asked his son, Luke, to say the blessing. So Luke prays over the food. Luke's a sophomore in college. And afterwards, the guys turned to Brian and said, "What was that? Why did you just close your eyes and bow your head before your food?" And Brian and Luke and his family, they got to share Jesus in a way that he would think is kind of small and insignificant, but God used that. Every single thing that we do for the Lord matters, even if you think it's insignificant. I appreciate what you guys do as you teach, but as you pray for people, as you catch people in the hall, as you ask those Bible fellowship members, "Hey, how are you doing since that surgery or after that loss of a loved one?" Everything you do matters. Pray for those folks. Pray that God works in their lives. I appreciate you guys. I'm so excited about what's going on in our church. We're launching our newlywed / young professionals class this Sunday. Great things are happening, and I appreciate what you're doing. Have a great day.